I look naked. Crap. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So first off, I kind of look naked in this shirt. I apologize for that. I just threw it on, but with the angle, it kind of looks naked. Sorry about that. I have a couple disclaimers I want to give. So today I'm going to be talking about the supplements that I take. I got a lot of questions in my last video. A lot of you guys were like, tell me supplements you take. I want to hear about it. I want to know. So first of all, I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a certified personal trainer. I am not a nutritionist. I am not somebody who can tell you what is right for you. I can only say these are things that I have taken. I'm not saying like anything. I'm very, very careful about my words. Secondly, I am not saying that to get results in the gym, you need to take these things. That is not true. These things are called supplements because you are supplementing with them. You are adding them in. A lot of these things I take is because I don't get enough of them in my daily diet, so I add them in as supplements. But they are not something that you need. You can take one of them, you can take two of them, you can take all of them, you can take none of them. It is completely up to you and your personal preference. That's why they're called supplements. So now that that's out of the way, let's just get right on into it. First thing I'm going to talk about are just the nutrient supplements I kind of take. So top to bottom, I keep them in this little case. Normally this is for like a 7 days out of the week thing, but I just do it so I don't have to carry on a bunch of pill cases. Top is Digestive Enzymes. I get super bloated all the time. I can never figure out what exactly it is that's bloating me, so I just take Digestive Enzymes. Garcinia cambogia, I only use this when I'm cutting. It's a known appetite suppressant. I'm not saying you should take an appetite suppressant. I'm saying that you should be careful taking appetite suppressants. I use it when I'm cutting calories. Tonalin CLA, I have 2 Tonalin CLAs in here. It's basically a healthy safflower oil. It's a non-stimulant. It's basically just like people like to call it a fat burner, but it's kind of like, I use it in conjunction with another thing. And then melatonin, which I no longer take because melatonin, if you did not know, can cause terrible mood swings. And not that, I don't think I was really getting terrible mood swings, but I was waking up in a really bad mood. And melatonin, the higher amount like you take in milligrams, it can just really mess you up. So I don't take that anymore. Next thing is going to be L-Carnitine. So this is a liquid amino acid. You can get this in pill form, but it's easier to like absorb in and cheaper in liquid form, so I just take it. It's raspberry flavored, which I hate, but it's kind of the consistency of water, so as long as you just like, it's literally just a tablespoon, so just take it down. It's not that hard. It's an amino acid. You get it through things like red meat, but you don't get enough of it to be utilized. It was used in a bunch of double-blind studies where it showed essentially like it helped aiding in fat loss because it has to do with cellular energy and the fact that your body will use like fat instead of carbs. You can look it up. I'll link some stuff down below if you want to read about it. I use that in conjunction with the Tonalin CLA. Next thing, my pride and joy, my baby, pre-workout. I love pre-workout because I don't sleep like ever. So this is PE Science's Prolific. It's in cotton candy. It tastes like cotton candy Go-Gurt. It's A1, off the chain, love it. And this stuff is great because it doesn't have beta-alanine, which I hate. It has 160 milligrams of caffeine in here, so you could still take 2 scoops. With things like Mesomorph and Jack 3D and Mr. Hyde and all those, when they have like 400 milligrams in a scoop, I mean, you could take 2 if you wanted to die, but I wouldn't. So I like this because if I wanted to, I can take 2 scoops. I don't usually, only on days when I'm like struggling, like hop aboard the struggle bus. But I really don't like beta-alanine, so I'm happy this doesn't have it in it. And I do feel like it really works pretty well, and it doesn't give me a crash, which is the thing I'm most concerned about because I get crashes so easily with caffeine. And then the next thing is during. So these are the Cybation Extend BCAAs. These are called intra-post workouts, so you can take these before, during, or after your workout. It's really a personal preference. I take them during my workout. This is the pink lemonade flavor. How does it taste on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the best donut I've ever had in my life, which, by the way, is this thing called a half and half donut. I'll explain it later. But on a scale of 1 being like wow, I was almost gonna say bacon, but I think I'll get roasted for that. I actually hate bacon. Honestly, I'd probably give this like a 5. It's not bad, it's just not something where I'm like, you know, I really wanna drink more of that. It's kind of just like an average, like, it's okay, but I wouldn't, I mean, BCAAs themselves are pretty bitter, so if you don't cover them up with a really strong flavor, they end up just tasting really bitter, but I do definitely feel like this helps me with the soreness in my muscles, so that's essentially what it's for. Wow, this is just going well. That's essentially what it's for. When you're doing really strenuous workouts, when you're doing something where you're exerting a lot of energy, when you're doing something for more than an hour, you should be taking these because it's helping to rebuild that muscle fiber. They're great. I love them. I feel like I get less sore after leg day. I do 3 leg days a week, so I have to take these because I space them out by about 2 days. So it's kind of like, if I'm not done, I have to do another one. So, and by the way, everyone roasts me about that. Everybody's like, you do 3 leg days. That's such a girl thing. And it is definitely a girl thing. Like, women do train lower body more. I still train my upper body, but I train lower body more. And the funny thing is people ask me how to get a huge butt though. So it's like, you can't roast me if you want the butt. You feel me? You feel me? Then the last thing is protein powder. So this is the Dimetized ISO 100. This is what I'm working through right now. It's birthday cake flavored. It smells like white chocolate. How does it taste? So sweet. So sweet and so artificial, and I was not prepared for that. It's okay, but it's not a flavor that I'm like, I'm still looking for my like ultimate protein powder, like my bae, my OTP, me and that protein powder. Like, I love the formula of this. The thing is I don't love isolates. I buy isolates because they are the highest quality in terms of protein powders. I like concentrates and caseins and stuff like that because they thicken up, but they're not really beneficial for the kind of workouts that I do. So I take isolates instead. I really love this because the ingredients list is so short. Dimetized themselves as a company have had a pretty good reputation, and yeah, I like the ISO 100 itself. I just don't love the birthday cake flavor. But again, a lot of times with supplements and things like that, you're not drinking it because you really want to have a good tasting, like, you're not like, you know what I want right now? You don't really crave protein powder. Like, it's one of those things that you just supplement with because you know you need to, not necessarily because you're like, this is something that I really want to drink. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm currently almost finished with my PE Science Select Protein in Peanut Butter Cup, and I didn't really like that very much, funny enough. And so yeah, I'm working through this. I like it so far. I'm, again, on the search. I think next thing I'm gonna do is, once I get through this one, I'm probably gonna try like the fudge brownie flavor or chocolate, because I think I went too far into the vanillas. Like, I like vanilla, but I think this is it's too vanilla-y. So those were all my supplements. That is what I take. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you back here later.